All right. So the way Sunday Chess Countdowns works is we're gonna start with a 15-10, then do a 5-5, then do a 3-2, then do a 2-1. Maybe finish with a 1-0. I want to be working on two openings that I learned. So for black, which I'm playing as here, I'm going to practice with the Caro-Kann, which starts like this. Never played on the computer before, so a little bit of orienting to do. In fact, I've already misplayed the Caro-Kann. This is not how it goes. So we'll. He played d4, and I was looking for e4. It's very big, this screen. I'm kind of like, I think I'm so used to doing it on a cell phone. Well, let's see what this does. So not a good start for me, but I think we can still work our way out of it. I'm probably going to try to push to c5 next. There's got to be some way to do arrows. That's, see, how do I do arrows? Right button, draw arrows. But how do you do right button on a trackpad? Okay, I don't know how to do arrows. It would be nice if I could do them, though. Two fingers. Does that work? This is very risky stuff. Okay, I don't really. The chances of me blundering with this two-finger thing is pretty high. Okay, let's get this going here. So normally what I would have liked to do if he plays d4 is try to set up the Albin counter gambit. How much time do I have? Where do I see my time? Oh, I'm using enough. There I am. 14:13. Fine. Great. Kind of tempted to do something silly here, just because I'm so disoriented. What am I going to do with this? So this guy is pinned. There, it's probably going to take here, but then I can take back. Right, so now just defending here. Now if I pull back, I would get, I would lose my bishop. So I'm not going to pull back because after bishop goes back, I get stuck here. I could pull all the way back and sort of reconfigure. I kind of like that idea. Kind of like my position in some ways. So no, I think I'm going to go like this. And then let's see what he's going to want to do. Here. I'm just having fun. Let's just have fun here. Don't overthink it. I've sufficiently screwed things up for myself. I want a castle. Yeah, no surprise there. But now I'm ready to challenge his bishop a little bit. So he's got to find a new home for his bishop, which is fine. He'll go to b2 here. Oh, there. And that lets me take the pawn. Which I think I'll be happy to do. Right? I'm looking at this f2 square here. Like if I bring my queen out now, he has to respond to that. What would his response be? Probably putting pressure on the pawn, on the knight. f3. And now I have to move my knight. So I'd rather just take. And probably take. Ooh, I don't really love letting that queen out. But I have to take here. All right, I'm already down to 12 minutes, so I think I need to learn how to play faster. I don't like this queen takes a1 though. I feel very vulnerable here. So I might want to bring my knight out next, just to minimize the damage his queen can do if she comes all the way down to a8. Yep. But with this move, I'm kind of off to the races, so let's see how that feels. There's still a little bit of a threat here now because I've got one attacker on the d4 square, and next if I can bring my queen out to, it's kind of in its own weird way not a very scary move. I think I'm gonna castle. Yeah, so he does now try to kick my knight. Is h4 a thing? So he would block. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. I'm into it. So I'd love him to play g3, I'll take his rook. But he will probably just move the king, and now I've got to find a new home for my knight, which I should be able to do easily, and then I'll be exposing this attack here. How do you do this? Like that? Yeah. So I'll probably pop back down to f6, which is kind of a nice square, I think. I'm a little bit vulnerable here on queen side. I don't know what all these little, these can't be telling me. Yeah, so I've never used the computer before. I don't know what all these numbers to the right are saying, but what happens if I click it? Maybe that's seconds? I have no idea. Yeah, so the question is, where do I want to move my knight next? Probably. Oh, that's an interesting. I didn't think that he needed to do that, but he did it. And now let's just see what happens. I'm gonna take. Yes. Am I gonna get trapped here? Oh look, we're just having fun here. So let's see if he can trap me, more power to him. But I don't see it because if he moves his knight, I'm just gonna take f3. Okay. I'd like to get out of here, but I don't know if I'm really in a hurry because I can attack his bishop here. Well, his bishop, his white square bishop will protect. But now I'm pinning it. And I don't really fear it, honestly. And I do slightly prefer that square for me. Yeah, I mean, let's try it. Let's have fun. I'm going to bring my dark squared bishop out now and just let that situation kind of not resolve. So now I'm threatening. Oh, he doesn't care what I'm threatening. I guess I'm actually not threatening much, am I? The only kind of interesting square for me here is e5, which is an interesting square. So what would he do here? He just moved the... Yeah, I like this a lot because then after that there's d3. But an alternative would be to bring out the rook right now. No, I can't bring out the rook. There's no... there's nothing there. So let's do this. Right? Yes? He'll probably move somewhere into the 3 file. Is that what it's called? The 3 row? To stop me from this fork. Just being conscious of time. I'm at 10. He's at 13. I might have to stop talking at some point. I don't really have much of an attack here. I've got to bring in... Am I down pieces? I feel like I'm down, and yet I guess I'm not. I've got this rook, and he doesn't have any rooks. So it might be time to do something about that. I don't love him on this square. But I don't think I can kick him off of it right now. I do... What I would love to do is have my bishop here, and I'm wondering if it's even worth the sacrifice. I don't think it is. I'm looking at mating options here, right? So if I take here, queen takes d5, bishop comes out. No, he'd just take my bishop with the knight. Alternatively, I could imagine my knight here with support from the bishop. Mm. This all feels a little bit like needlessly, like I don't think the time for any of this is necessarily now. What is he threatening? Not much. Yeah. Well, I don't really know where to put my rook. Okay, let's focus. 8 minutes, fine. I'm building up defenders on this square so that I can move the bishop if needed. Oh my god, and I... Oh, Lord. This is what happens. I'm not used to talking and thinking, and we've seen the results. Okay. I've blundered the game away pretty much. Well, he's up 1 now, so I'm not lost, but God, that was stupid. Shit. Some blunders are worse than others. Kind of trying to reset here. So threatening a fork if his queen moves. Protecting the square. But I have no ideas right now. I'd like to open up a file for my rook, so I probably would be interested in taking. I just need to find a spot for my bishop. Man, I screwed up. I had a pretty nice position. I'm also very down on time compared to him or her. The name of the name from Azerbaijan. It's a nice move. Trying to kind of set up an attack here. He probably wants to be able to do this. I'd like to get my bishop on this square. Well, very disorienting first game. Getting used to the computer versus the phone, different colors, different interface, getting the arrows, first time streaming, a lot of firsts. So all of that led to that bad blunder. But we'll rally. This is Sunday chess countdown, so we'll go from 15-10 to 5-5 to 3-2 to 2-1. Sure. Go for it. Trying to play a little faster to get back on time. Again, my two ideas right now are just attacking with the bishop here. I want bishop to get on that square, and I'm threatening here with queen and rook. It's a hot square, but I need a little bit more manpower. I'd like to get my queen on the other side of this pawn wall, but I do like how I'm well, it blocks the does some stuff for him, but I'm not sure if it does enough. He might move knight here now, attacking my bishop, but can put him in check. Might get a little bit gnarly for him. Or he might be fine. I don't really feel good about, as long as the queen is here. Queen is in a really nice position, and she's protecting the bishop. So, yeah, he might have every right to go here. I don't know. He might have what he needs. But no matter what, I think I'll still hit him up with a check, and we can... Oh no, I can't do that because, oof, that's a really good position for his knight. Shit. Well, can at least do that. Screw with him a little bit. I think there's enough to at least scare him here. Trying to win back some time. Potentially not a good idea. Now I'm blocking my rook here, but my rook was never really going to do much on this square. I wonder if this is going to make me better or worse at chess. All this verbal processing. It keeps me focused in one way, but can also sort of talk myself out of focus. So his queen has to be careful about picking the right square here. God, that's such a good square for his knight. Man. Now I'd love to get his king on a white square. Can I do that? There's just really no... I don't have anything. I'm just trying to mess up his pawn structure here. Go after the... What is it called? The sort of anchor pawn? Lowest in the chain. Oh! What did I just lose? How do I go back? Yeah, pawn. I don't necessarily... Ooh, no, I do care. I care a lot. Exchange bishops, I guess. And he'll be happy to. He's winning. Still got to be a little bit careful. Oh, that's a rat. Okay, I got smoked on this one. Any final... It's cool. I never get to watch people lose on streaming, and they're always winning. I'm not going to take this all the way down, but I'd like to at least see if I can... No, he's not going to let me do much here. But we can have a little fun, can't we? Just a little fun. He's got to be a little bit careful here, but because after I take his bishop, I can also take the knight if he's not careful. It's not totally clear to me what he should do. He also has some pretty good mating ideas with his queen, but I can put a little pressure on him. This is a game that, according to Elo, I should have won, 1250 to 1289. So I will take a hit here. He should win this, even if I get to take a minor piece from him. He's up by 7. Yeah, well done by him. I don't think there's much more of a threat here for me. I'd like to be able to attack that square, but I don't really see a path to do it. So this is basically saying good game. Hmm. I don't know about that move. I guess he can now bring his queen out and maybe do some damage there. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I kind of need to limp my king all the way over here. You know, I mean, I'm still got to be a little careful. I'm just checking right now if I could do anything to get a perpetual, and I don't think I can. That's not good. What would have happened? A few little tiny ideas, but there's not enough here. Just waiting for him to do something smart, and then we'll retire. I mean, let's just end this. Kind of a questionable move by him. Probably doesn't matter. Hmm. Or he'd like to chat. Do you think he said something nice? Good game. He did say something nice. I don't know why he just did that. Wow. He just lost. That's crazy. I mean, all he had to do was... and he didn't do it. Whoa. Can do analysis? Not for free, but he was gonna mate me in 8, and then that's it. That's crazy. Okay. Well, we're not going to spend a lot of time on that. On to the next one. New game. How do I do this? New game. 5-5. A little faster now. Oh, where's 5-5? They don't have it. So let's do 10 minute, and then we'll go down from there. Now we're talking about the Caro-Kann. Are we? I'm like so confused. Well, no time for confusion. This is a fast game. Don't even know what opening I'm doing. Putting pressure on this never works as well as I want it to, but today will not be an exception. I don't hate my position right now. I don't like my time. This is kind of a sneaky play. You can just put a bishop on a supporting square, it'll be fine. I don't know if I really care about that. I think I did care about that after all. Alright. I'm already down a minute. Now what? Curious if that was something I should have taken. I just seen this movie too many times. But I'm not so sure if I'm intimidated now. Let's see. Well, he wants to bring his pawn down. Let's give him the... Oh. Oh. There was a rook there the whole time. Yikes. Winning position for me. No brainer to take here. All right. Screwed that one up. How do I go back to home play? Yeah, but how do I play a new game? New game. Okay. Penultimate game. 3-2, then 2-1. I don't know how I'm going to be able to talk during this, but we'll see. Again. Weird. What did I just do? Oh my god. Mm-mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. Funny that he resigned 25 seconds with me on the clock, but thanks for showing the respect. I probably would have lost on time. All right, well, just for laughs, we will do 2-1, and we will conclude Sunday morning countdown. I don't know how I'm gonna do this with the mouse. I need a separate mouse if I'm gonna play this series on the computer. Let's see. Ooh. That's a wrap. You can still win. All right, so that's that for that. I think I ended up, how do I see what I won and lost? Stats. I don't know how to navigate this. Well, I think I won 2 and lost 2. In any case, we'll